Thousands of migrating ducks and geese are visiting Western Oregon right now, and lots of people can't get enough of the sights and sounds. Grant McComey takes us to Polk County to a wildlife refuge there, and for the show, also to meet one man who documents their travels across the state.
If your daily commute feels hectic, consider theirs. 20,000 Canada geese jammed wing to wing, twisting and turning, rising in flight.
You got wetlands, you got oaks, and you have geese.
The big birds soar, land, and munch the grass across the lush pastures at Baskett Slough Wildlife Refuge, just 10 miles west of Salem. Photographer Kelly Warren likes to be where the flocks are, and he says this is just one of 4 easy-to-reach federal Willamette Valley refuges that protect habitat.
They winter in the Willamette Valley because there's food sources and everything that they need to succeed.
Warren's eye for the wild, plus his camera skills, allow him to feed his addiction shooting wildlife with a long-distance lens. Especially the 7 subspecies of Canada geese that migrate to Oregon. So if you don't know a cackler from a taverner from an Aleutian, not a problem. Warren's new book will set you straight. An ID field guide documenting the Oregon goose story with history, biology, and especially photos.
It's an ongoing process, and I don't think I'll ever be happy with the overall result. It is a hobby that adds to my waterfowl addiction, whether it be hunting or at a refuge taking photos of these birds.
Warren's dad and granddad drew Kelly to the outdoors. Grandfather Charles Warren was a noted fish and wildlife prof at OSU, and he saw something special in the youngster. He bought Kelly his first camera.
He's like, you're always in the marsh, you're always hunting, you're always doing things, so go buy a camera.
And he did, and then they traveled to wildlife meccas like Klamath and Malheur.
We would take spring bird trips to Malheur and other areas and learn the different species, look at the migration routes and all the corridors, and learn everything that I could about birds. So that started this hobby and this passion for photography.
I'll say Warren has collected over 150 goose photos in his book, but he averaged 500 photos for each one selected.
I have lots of extended hard drives. Oh, eagle. That's gonna be good.
And he says photo clarity is critical, composition and contrast too.
I try to capture a lot of geese in flight. Stationary definitely kind of gets boring.
And when it comes to the average Joe or Josephine who want perfect wildlife photos,
stay in your car. The geese are used to cars driving back and forth. If you get out like us, they're gonna maintain a distance and not move closer.
Solid advice from a trailblazing pro who will set you on the right path for wildlife moments like this. With photographer Jeff Kastner, Grant McComey, KGW.